Oh my gosh, my microphone's so loud again. Hello, hello. It is currently March 9th, 7:35, and this is supposed to be the video for March 8th. But I'm recording this now because I kind of fell asleep and I didn't want to. I got lazy to record. Yes, but I will still record. It's more sleepy than lazy, honestly. Um. Anyways, today I need to go grab a lot of bones for bone meal. I also need to do mining eventually. I need to do a mining trip eventually to get more diamonds because I need to make another crafting terminal. Yeah. I should be able to make a chest core. Hold on. How do you make this? For an interface, it's... I have spruce logs. Okay, I can make the chest. I can make the core. I won't need an interface actually. I'll just need the core. This is for the storage for the sugarcane farm later. But anyways, I need more spruce because I realized I will need enough spruce. I will need enough logs to be able to make 8 double chests, which is 2 whole sets of planks, which I think I actually have enough in my inventory right now, my bag. So I might actually not need to get the bones. But I will get I won't get them. I'll do it and I'll do it here. Because I think I still have spruce in here. Yeah, so I'll just toss in 1 set of planks. Go to this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do this. There we go. I have the mud. I'll wait. I need a sugar cane as well. There you go. I have the redstone. I have the pistons. I have the observers. So everything should be pretty set. Everything should be good. Oh, the stairs. The stairs. I also need the stairs. Hold up. What stairs did I use for that? Did I use spruce stairs? Yeah, I did use spruce stairs. But I only need 45, so it's not that much stairs that I need. Shouldn't be that difficult to get the stairs. I haven't talked about my day in a while. But honestly, November 8th. Not November, March. March has so far has been a pretty stressful time of my stressful month. Except for Saturday, March 7th. So technically yesterday's video, it was I went out with a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a while. And I had so much fun. I had some of the most fun I've had in a very, very long time with that friend. And I just felt very recharged afterwards. Yes. I felt extremely recharged. And I'm seeing them again tomorrow, actually. Because they borrowed something from me and then they're returning it to me tomorrow. I'm seeing them again tomorrow and we're actually hanging out even longer for tomorrow, hopefully. I say hopefully. I mean, I would like to hang out with them longer. That would be nice. Let's just get rid of this. Because I want to fill this in. Do this. Hopefully, I'll be able to spend more time with them tomorrow. Oh, I don't have the redstone. Oops. I have the chests in here. Oopsies. Okay, let me go ahead and grab the... Let me grab the hoppers. Or let me grab the iron. I need 5 stacks. And then let's go ahead and make the 64 hoppers that I need as well. There we go. And then I also need some redstone. I think I need 45 pieces of redstone. And I should have enough redstone because I did go mining for some redstone the other day. I also need the glass. I almost forgot the glass as well. I have... I don't have a bucket on... No, I do have some buckets on me. And I have water nearby. So I'll be fine with that on that front. We're gonna make the sugarcane farm. I remember I had a video titled Best Day of January. I think I'll title... No, the title for Best Day of March should have gone to March 7th, not March 8th. It was March 7th. That Saturday was so nice. It's already Monday. Today, March 8th, I went out to cemetery. We visited my father. Don't really like talking about that too much because it's kind of sensitive for me. But yeah, I visited my dad. It was pretty nice to visit. It's always nice walking around the... People say I'm crazy for this, but I find it kind of nice to walk around the cemetery every now and then because it's very windy there. Even if the sun's blazing, it's like still kind of windy and it's nice, and the air is nice and fresh. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I'm kind of just calming down. I feel like I'm in a calm before the storm right now. I don't think I'm gonna have a very good next few days. Hold on, let's see. Control. No. It's schematic. Load schematics. Load schematic sugarcane farm. Load this guy. Let me get a lightning rod. Let's see here. So where's my output? Can I rotate him? Let's edit. Let's schematic. This is area selector. Let me go and rotate this guy. Schematic placements. Configure. Rotate. Rotation. There we go. I think... Yeah, this should be fine. Move it back a bit. Have the output chest over here. And then... Go to configurations, hotkeys. Is it this? Yes, this is the one. Okay, perfect. Perfect, okay. I will get rid of my lightning rod now. This is where everything's gonna feed into. I forgot to get the glass. I'll put in the glass later, but I'll do the first line module first. I should have enough of everything. Question of the day. What's a good question of the day for today? What do you like more? Consuming media by reading or consuming media by watching? For me, personally, I feel like I've become more of a reader in the past few years. I was definitely an avid watcher of stuff before, but I feel like in the past few years, I've grown accustomed to reading. And like, I'm not just reading books. Okay. I should say not just reading manga and light novels. I definitely got more into reading because of light novels. It was manga at first. I started reading a lot of manga, and then I started reading more manga that had more text heavy manga. So One Piece, Call of the Night, Monogatari, the Monogatari series, Tensura, and specifically, I watched Mushoku Tensei, and I've read the anime the anime the manga for Mushoku Tensei and even Tensura actually. The manga for Tensura and Mushoku Tensei aren't actually what the anime is being adapted of. The anime is being adapted of directly the light novel. So if I wanted to read more or read in advance, because what I usually do is I would read the manga after watching an anime. If I wanted to read in advance, I would just read the light. I would read the manga. I couldn't do that with Mushoku Tensei. I had to read the light novel. Um, hold on. Maybe I will do the glass trade. Wait, will the glass trade actually be useful? Maybe it will be useful. It's actually better for me to just get sand and then smelt the sand. But I don't really want to, so I'm gonna go do the glass trade. But yeah, so it was Mushoku Tensei was one of the first light novels I started reading. Probably and then Index also I read a lot. Index, A Certain Magical Index I really liked. Mushoku Tensei, Tensura, or most people will know it by that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Tensura, slime, whatever you want to call it. Um, that was also a fun anime or fun. Well, I'm not done reading slime, but it's a fun read so far. It's been fun reading slime. What else is a light novel I've read or have tried to start reading? Classroom of the Elite I've tried to start reading, but I haven't really fully gotten into it. I prefer the anime more, even though I haven't really watched most of the anime. I think I watched like episode 4 of season 1, which is the first arc of the first light novel. Yeah, I think episode 4 of season 1 is the first arc of the first light novel. So or no, it's the entire first arc actually. It's the entire first light novel, and then I never really continued it from there. But I probably should because people say it's good. I should continue the anime. If I'm not gonna read the light novel, I should at least watch the anime because I know the anime is very aura farming. I should say, I guess there's a lot of aura farming within the anime that isn't present within the light novel. I can probably get rid of like this like dirt platform now. I think I probably should actually. Hold on. There's no point for me having this anymore. Okay. Just doing some cleanup around the base. This'll make it prettier. Cause I need to do this anyways. And like aside from Mushoku, Tensura, what else have I read recently? What other light novels have I started reading? Or like not reading currently. I feel like I have kind of stepped away from light novels for a bit because they do require, as someone who doesn't read super often, light novels do require a good amount of my attention to read. I mean, when I do get into reading them, I get super into reading them and they're really fun and nice, but I kind of have to get into the zone of reading to like a light novel or to be able to appreciate and like sit down and read a light novel. So that's something difficult for me to do. But um I still do prefer reading a lot of manga. Um I uh, I still prefer reading a lot of manga compared to um light novels. But it doesn't mean I don't enjoy a good light novel every now and then. Um A Sentence of a Bookworm is something I've read fairly recently. That's also been a pretty good read. Rosamine, the entire plot of A Sentence of a Bookworm is kind of really nice. Wait, no, it's this. There we go. the plot of Ascendance of a Bookworm is really nice, and I've enjoyed it. Let's get these spruce planks, get these spruce stairs as well. Let's get my bucket out. Just need 2. I will get a nice water source going right here. Right here. So yeah, that's another. I feel like when it comes to when it comes to manga or anime or reading and stuff, I've definitely grown more into a reader than I have been a watcher. I don't remember the last time I actually watched a show. Like, actually that's not true. I have been watching, no, because I can't even say that. I want to say I have been watching You and I Are Polar Opposites, but when it came out and I heard of it as an anime, I watched the first episode and I watched the first few episodes and then was like, okay, I'm gonna read this. I can't wait then. I don't want to wait. I'm gonna read this. So I read it instead. What direction is this facing? East? Oh, it's because it's not waterlogged. Hold up. Let me get the mud blocks as well. But yeah, that's like, it's kind of funny how I say it's not even just about like, because it's kind of funny how I say that. Hold up. Let's make the chest already. Actually, let's make the collection system. That's bothering me. Let's do this. Okay, so let's just make a normal colossal chest right here. Should I make this in the ground? Nah, it's kind of funny if it's up. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This. Nope. Right here. There we go. Let's just double check. This should go into here. Yep. Okay, it works. But anyways, right? With You and I Are Polar Opposites, I ended up reading the manga to completion. By the way, I finished it. I ended up reading the manga to completion when I watched the anime. And some of my favorite pieces of media nowadays, I exclusively know by reading it. Like, freaking One Piece. People might kill me for this. I've never watched One Piece. Well, not true. Also not a lie. It's not technically true, but also not a lie. I have watched One Piece. Whoops. Let's do this. There we go. I technically have watched One Piece. Just not like watch One Piece, if that makes sense. When I say I've watched One Piece, I mean like I've consumed the media every now and then. But it's not like I watched One Piece when it was coming out weekly. I watched the way I consumed One Piece when I did it during the pandemic was I would read I would read the manga, and whenever there was a fight that I liked, I would watch the anime. And I know a lot of people would get mad at that because like that's not people absolutely adore One Piece and think that a good chunk of the reason why you would love that show is because of the animation. And I just kind of skipped over the entire part of that fandom by not really paying attention to the animation. And to me, that wasn't really a big of an issue. But when I told that to some of my friends, they were just like, "What? You mean you didn't watch this? You didn't watch this part? You didn't watch this part?" And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't." Oh, whoops. Age 14, age 10. Okay, that's the age. Like, yeah, cause to me, I'm still consuming the media all the same. It's just the matter in which I consume it is different. Is that really a big deal? Whether or not I watched the anime or read the read the manga or watched the anime? I don't think that should be a big deal. We're all celebrating the same thing that Oda wrote anyways, right? I'm gonna make one module and then I'll do the other stuff. Because it's kind of tedious to make this. I'm not gonna. Oh, so that's where the sandstone is. Okay, so the sandstone is here. Maybe I should just get the sandstone. It shouldn't take too long to get it. How much do I have? How much do I need for it? Tier list. Yeah, I need 45 sandstone. I kind of didn't realize that I put it on sandstone. Oops. Let me make sure I'm silk touch. Yep, good. Yeah, let's go get sandstone. It's gonna bother me if I don't use sand. Will it really bother me if I just use dirt instead? No, it won't. Will it? It will. It will bother me if I use dirt instead. I'll go get some sand. I'll go get some sandstone. Well, I'll go get sand at least. Sandstone isn't hard to make. It's just like 4 sand is equal to 4 sandstone, right? I should be able to get some from here. I have enchants now. Wait, no, I have enchants now. This will be quick. Yeah. This will be so quick. Oh, it's 4 is to 1. So I need more than just 4. I need more than a stack. I need like 3 stacks. But that shouldn't be too hard to get. Again, I have enchants. Makes it so much faster to get sense. Let's put back 3. There we go. Bam. And bam. Yeah, that's good. I'll just make one. Again, I'm kind of lazy to complete it, so I'll make one module and then I'll make the rest later. Below and Above. Above Below by Hit VTuber group Hololive Justice, consisting of Gigi Murin, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, and Raura Prantera. HoloFest is going on right now actually for Hololive, and I'm very jealous of people who get to watch HoloFest. Because I cannot, sadly. Sadly, I do not possess the tickets, or do not possess the money or the tickets to make to watch the girls. I would like to, but maybe in the future. Okay. I'm pointing these in the correct direction, right? Okay. Wait, actually, I can just put the sandstone first. I just need to put the torches at the bottoms to make sure nothing spawns there, and then everything else should follow. Okay. I have my magnet on. Yep, I do have my magnet on. Redstone goes right here. There we go. And then observers all pointing this way. Yep. I should have enough glass. This is one module. I'm done with one. So it's kind of nice to have my first automatic sugarcane farm. Yeah, that's gonna be spruce there anyways. So go ahead, get more planks. Maybe I should get scaffolding actually, it'll be easier. I should have some scaffolding in my chest. Okay, wait, let me go get some scaffolding and then tap off the first layer, and then I think I should, and then I'll wrap up. I'll wrap up. I'll wrap up. It's funny. I kind of want to keep playing Minecraft, but at the same time, I don't want to keep building this. I wanna save the building for another day as well. Because I have stuff I need to do personally as well. I have to study for a midterm. And I honestly feel the stress of this week slowly creeping in. I'm gonna be so stressed this week. I can already feel it. You know that feeling when you know you're gonna be stressed? Yeah, that's me right now. Let's put the rails back. What do I need? What am I trying to get here? Scaffolding, right? I already know I'm gonna be insanely stressed from this week and next week. Well, next week not as much as this week. This week is gonna be freaking hell. After tomorrow, tomorrow's gonna be okay. Tomorrow's gonna be relatively chill because again I'm gonna go meet my friend. I'm gonna recharge, but I'm gonna go meet after tomorrow. It's midterm on Wednesday, and then I have a competition from Thursday till Saturday. Why I chose to join this club, I do not know. I could be having a way easier time, not having to worry about any of this. But like, I'm just trying to convince myself it's for the resume. That's my delulu to myself right now. I'm doing this because I want to do it for my resume. Even though I know I'm extremely freaking stressed. It'll be fine. I kind of just want to apologize to my friend because I really don't. It's so hard for me to say that I don't want to. And I don't want to I can't really back out now. The competition's in 2 days, of course. Can't back out now. But you know, part of me is kind of just like I want to leave the organization. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I there is a part of me that is thinking that, oh, this isn't supposed to be this. This is supposed to be spruce. My bad. Go ahead, get this all back. Okay. Let's go get some spruce logs now. There was yeah. I don't know when I'll come back to this. I'll definitely record later. Probably not Minecraft. I might play Terraria later. Yeah, I most likely will play some Terraria later just so I can have some variety in the games that I play. Because if I record now, building this, and I come back later to record again, building this, I think I'm just gonna go freaking insane. By the way, because it's like 3 layers of this. Actually, I could probably finish this today. I mean, I'm already building it. It depends, I guess. It depends how bored I get. It is pretty systematic, which is nice. Because it's the same process over and over again. So it makes it a lot easier to build at least. My first... Okay. I wanna say I wanna like be kinda happy. And it's like, ooh, it's my first designed like sugarcane farm. Like that I personally designed. It's like, it's not hard to make. It's not... Be honest with yourself. It's not hard to make a sugarcane farm. I'm like... It really isn't. Uh-huh. Grab some scaffolding. Go and drop it down. Okay, that works. What do I need to get? I need to get water. Yeah, it's just pretty easy to do. There we go. Let me just get 2 water buckets now for the future. Okay. Plant down our sugarcane. Oh, it got absorbed. That's fine. I wonder. No, because if I finish this now, then I can AFK here, and I can get stuff while I'm studying, and then I'll record Terraria later. Yeah, you know what? I will finish it now. Screw only doing 1 module. It's not that bad, right? Man, if only I had this motivation when I actually came to studying. I would be such a good student. You know, people always tell me like you're such a good student and all that. Like, no, I'm really not. I only pretend to be a good student. It's a fake it till you make it kind of angle with me. It's kind of like a people think I'm good because my grades are good, but at the same time, I'm just kind of trying my best, cruising along with like not much studying and a lot of vibing. It is a lot of vibing. This. Add a sandstone. I'm gonna go with sleep, so it's early. Sleep. There we go. It's almost day 250. That's crazy. Almost 300 days of Minecraft. I should make a clickbait title. I played Minecraft for 365 days. Maybe I should start a second channel. I played Minecraft for 100 days. This is what I did. No, I will not. I won't do that. But it does sound kind of cool. I've always wanted to do quick clickbait thumbnails. It's just redstone, right? Yep, it's just redstone along here. Then observers. Like this. Make sure they're all pointing the correct direction. Those are all pointing the correct direction. Okay, that's fine. I love the opening sound of the giant colossal chests, by the way. They sound so nice. Is it just glass? Okay, so it's glass. Nope, not there. No. No. What? There. Glass here. And then just go around again. A 3-high module of this should be fine. If I ever need to double it, I just mirror it on this side and then expand it this way. That way I only have to use 1 line of redstone, but I double the observer count. So and then I double the efficiency with the observer count and everything. So it should be fine. That's done. Okay, that's almost done. I'm gonna go grab more planks. I'll just grab everything actually. Because the next one, this one should be... Yeah, this is pretty nice. And then iron golems are dying over there, so I'm also getting passively passive iron. Living mice. I don't think anything can spawn here. Yeah, nothing should be able to spawn there. Okay, just last line of hoppers. What am I saying? This is like really easy to build. It's actually really quick. Less than an hour. Oop! Not bad. Not mean to harvest. Anyways. And then... Okay, so it's spruce here. This is like... I know I've been saying this for a while, but I need to get started on making an actual house. Because I know my freaking storage is gonna fill up soon, and moving everything over is gonna be painful. Like moving everything over from my storage over there to all the way into my... Oh, first time I see 4 iron golems. Moving all my items is gonna be super difficult. Okay, not really difficult, but super tedious. Because like I'll need to do I'll need to move so much stuff into like that into my sky base, my eventual cloud base that I'm gonna make. Which means I should just get a move on, kill the Ender Dragon already, get a wool farm going, get a concrete farm going with sand and gravel, and just freaking start making it, man. Just start making it. Like I've been stalling. Nope, not there. I've been stalling making that like base thing that I've been telling myself I should do. That at this point I should be like, you know what, just do it, man. Because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck in that like a little patch of area forever. Okay. Okay. So I know what to do from here. It's glass again. This. Okay. Do this. Bam. And then grab sandstone. Sandstone grows across from here. I haven't heard any piston movement, so there hasn't been any harvesting. But when I AFK here, there should be a little bit. Yep. Okay, so it's just last set of 15 pistons. It's actually relatively easy, efficient. I don't want to say efficient, but it is an easy sugarcane farm to make. Very simple design. It's not what I want to do. Like this. There we go. Nope. There we go. Uh-huh. Almost done. What's next after this? Once I have the sugarcane farm going, I have gunpowder, sugarcane. Might just be time to start heading to the nether and then trying to get blaze rods. Find a nether fortress. Maybe it's time to finally. It might be time to finally. What is it called? Finally head to the end. Okay, I can unload the thing now. Unload the schematic. Because this is just a roof. And I know how to make a roof. Not like that. I say I know how to make a roof and I immediately mess it up. There we go. Almost done. Just need to fill this in. There we go. Oh, it's so satisfying. Always satisfying finishing a build. And then add some light up here so nothing spawns up here as well. Perfect. Then torch. Oh, that's fine. Put everything else in here. I'll transfer that stuff later. But that's everything, I guess. That's actually everything. I have a sugarcane farm now. Yippee! Wait. Hey, actually, that was pretty quick. I did not expect it to be that quick. I wonder how much iron I got while I was building that. Let's see. 40 minutes of me just being in the area. I have, oh my gosh, I have so much iron. I have like, what's that, 20 stacks of iron? 640 times 2, 1,000. No, that's almost, wow. Okay, wow. 20 stacks of iron. And I can have up to 4,096 stacks. Does this mean I can have 40,096 stacks? Or, yeah. Increases storage by 256 times the base value. What is the base value of a spruce drawer? Drawer. Holds 16 stacks per drawer. That's the half drawer. I made a half spruce drawer. Holds 16 stacks per drawer. 16 times 256. 16. Let me do the math for that. That's 4,096, right? 16 times 256 is 4,096. Yeah, I can hold 4,096 stacks of iron and roses. So I should be fine. And poppies. So I should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep here. And then AFK. I'll just AFK for a bit. Try and get some iron, get some sugarcane. I don't know how fast this sugarcane farm will be, but I'm sure that if I have AFK here for a bit, I will have a good amount of sugarcane. I'm missing one. I'm missing one right here. Good thing I double checked. There you go. Once that one grows, it'll automatically collect. Yeah, I'm just gonna AFK here now. That's it for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.